Just about there. There we go. Oh, and I did not turn off my notifications now that I remember it. Oh well. All right. How's it going, everybody? That should work all right. I feel like I've lost a little bit of ground when it comes to drawing hands somehow. I feel like I used to be better at this. Maybe I was just more confident in not being as good. Yes, I believe so. Because this is the build up to that mech from before popping up out of the ground. That'll be its own page. And the reaction to that. And then I need 1 or 2 pages. I'll have to do an actual count on how many pages I've got to figure out what I need to wrap up the poem. It's not done yet either. And hey, Perounji, how's it going? So I'd be excited to get to issue 6 eventually. I hope it happens this year. I keep getting sidetracked, I feel like. Hey Mike, how you doing? The second story arc, I've got a good idea. Yeah, I've got the lead in anyway, and that's really all I need because I'll just figure it out from there. I think I want a bit more black on. I've been going with more black on the pants here. But yeah, we've been focusing. Well, I mean, partially on the team, but also partially on Popo. He's had his kind of spotlight subplot. So I think that's a good way to go to kind of get things going. So the next one's going to be on Shockblock. Shockblock didn't get a lot of time in this series. So that'll be because I did a lot of focusing on the in the first issue where they capture the data cache. They keep mentioning that. You know, it's like, oh, we got to get the data cache. We got to unlock the data cache. It's like, what? And I'm like, okay, maybe I should figure out what's in the data cache. And I think the deal is that Shockblock can't figure it out at first, so he needs to go and find his old hacking master, which means going to the Himalayas and fighting ninjas, and reacquainting himself with the way of the whatever, the way of the plug, whatever it is. Hey, Roland, how's it going, man? Well, we already threw a B tier villain into it, and that seemed to help. So maybe we just got to get more villains. Yeah, you got to do ninjas in the Himalayas, right? Just got to make sure I add a little bit more detail than, say, in the Snake Eyes miniseries. Now just leave everything up to the colorist, like some people. Yeah, I will probably have to have a tech-based raid at some point. I kind of realized I don't have a shot of the entire team leaping out of a helicopter yet, and I feel like that's an oversight. I might have to fix that. I got Peter Palmiotti inking the one wraparound cover. Maybe I'm starting to think maybe a second wraparound is in order. Maybe in the same printing. Open up one wraparound and there's another wraparound underneath it. That'd be something. As in, that's the name of the group, Tech Base Raiders? The four-way gatefold. So, like, the front is its own gatefold that you fold out from the inside cover, and the back is a different gatefold that you fold out from the inside back cover. That'd be something. I won't throw any shade on the X-Men 275 cover. I think that's pretty great. I don't think I can quite manage it in terms of, like, I don't think there's a way to convince a printer to do that, like one of those print your own comics guys. I don't think there's they'd really get down on that. I believe it. The original art being massive. I mean, it's like 3 of these, right? So it's just like endless. Like, I don't think that triple gatefold is egregious. I think it's amazing, really. Like, one of the best things Jim Lee's done, really. The gatefolds in Wildcats number 6, I want to say it was, in the Killer Instinct crossover. Inside the interior, that was egregious. Like, that was unnecessary. Yeah, no, again, I imagine that's massive as well. Although it is all separate, apart from a little bit of connection here and there, I think. A little while since I actually took a good look at it, but the Killer Instinct crossover. There's nothing egregious in the Killer Instinct game. I don't remember how that game goes. I mean, like, I remember the dude with the mask and the ponytail and the blades on his hands. That's about it. And I believe there's a lizard man, but this is all, like, I'm reaching now. Octuple gatefold. Just the entire issue is just the cover gatefolded. It all folds in on itself to fit into the sleeve. Like, try convincing a printer to do that shit. The all gatefold issue. Hey, okay, how you doing, bud? At least we got you on Wednesdays still. Okay, that's a bit much. I'm gonna calm down with that finger. All right. Oh, so you're like all the way through the weekend, eh? So there's no time really on a weekend that works unless I'm doing it at night. I take it. I don't think I want to move to Sunday nights. Nobody really show up for that. I'd be like here for like maybe like half an hour. Okay, I got to work in the morning. Hey Don, how you doing, buddy? Let's try it. Probably better not. Let's do a little bit more shininess. Sunday. Well, I mean, it's always like I'm always even wondering if I even pick good days. You know, like Wednesday night and Sunday morning seems like okay. You're trying to make it so nobody drops in. Then I get you. You know. Okay, that hand's looking a little squid-like, but it might work. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, Brain, how you doing, man? Oh, I didn't even see it pop in earlier. And yeah, I was drawing in a drawing earlier. I was on Peter Palmiotti's stream. He had his 1000th stream today, apparently. Finished up the commission I was working on for John. That's that one here. Which I think turned out pretty well. I'll run it by him, see if he wants anything else done with it. That was when I find out. It's like, oh, I wanted you to do another character. Like, oh. Okay, you know anybody who's going to want to buy this one then? Yeah, no, he's Jimmy's brother. So, like, putting up the Ash review was a little like, oh, I don't have too much good to say about this one. Apart, you know, like it looks pretty good, I guess, but not as good as I know Joe can do. And oh, I don't know. Oh well. Like the fairest thing I can do is just say what I actually think about it. He did confirm, though, that those cats did belong to Joe Quesada in the comic. So that's the insider intel you get by stopping in on the Blood Force channel. Well, I mean, the Ash book, yeah, I guess it did, because well, it put them in a bargaining position that Marvel couldn't really refuse them anything because they needed fucking somebody. Joe and Jimmy were huge, and I guess they still were on good terms, which the Image guys were not. So, maybe we can get them to come back if we offer them enough money and, like, as much control as they want. Oh, they want all the control? Yeah, sure, give it to them. I don't give a fuck. I feel like it's more of a personal pet peeve with the cats. I don't know exactly what it is, but like, I like cats myself, but like, if they have no purpose in the comic, I'm like, what do you think you're doing? Like, this is just, I'm not here for your personal life, I guess, is the main thing. Unless your personal life is amazing. I should finish drawing these things before I forget that they exist. The blades on the arms. Man, you really got made that a steep one. That'll work. I mean, Heroes Reborn did quite well, except that, the Image guys, they were very clearly marks and didn't care about the characters, didn't care about the story, right? No, that's true. They can retcon as soon as they leave. And we furiously found out that other comics were using Marvel Knights universe. Like, I guess it was supposed to be more its own thing, wasn't it? Kind of unrelated to the rest of the universe. What am I doing here? It's always a good question to ask. The Hulk with the parted hair. I take it that was on the Heroes Reborn version. Like, that sounds like a Liefeld thing. I don't know if I ever actually saw that, but I can imagine it easily. Don't you dare move on me. Thank you. A little bit less. Oh, okay. I can't. You know what? I'd love to get a hold of that Black Widow. Somebody interesting drew that, if I recall. I can't remember who, but I think it's really expensive to get a copy of. Like, so much that's not worth going after for me, unfortunately. Like you know, like not like hundreds or anything, but like even if it's like 30, it's like that's a bit much for a number one that'll get like 200 views. Oh, was it J.G. Jones? Right. Okay, yeah. How much is that number one? Take a look. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Yeah, I can't see a copy. Oh man, I can't see a copy less than $82 of the first issue. Like, that's crazy. I can't do that. You know, I'd love to cover some of these. Like, I get to the point sometimes where it's like, you know, I'll settle for one in very good condition, like a 4.0 or something. It might get here with like a faded cover or something because of the MCU hype. Probably. Maybe that means they'll reprint it at some point, like do a facsimile. Who knows? Should I do the edge like that? Maybe, eh? No, okay. It's gonna be tough. I don't think they're gonna reprint any of the Marvel Knights stuff, unfortunately. Like, fair's all I'm usually looking for. Fair, all the colors are usually fine. You know, I don't need pristine. Doesn't matter to me. Once I finish reading it for a video, it just goes in a box, and maybe I check it out again someday, but like, who knows? Get some abdominal striation. And yeah, I think they do. Do they have Greg Horn covers? I think so. No, actually, maybe that is J.G. Jones. Yeah, no, that is J.G. Jones doing the covers on those still. Yeah, but I want the book right here in front of me to be able to flip through. You know. Hey, Owen. I've been drawing for about 45 years, maybe. Unless we're talking about just on this live stream, in which case we're at like half an hour. In terms of any classes, you just got better. I never took any formal training. So, yeah, just read a bunch of books, read a bunch of comics, watch some videos. That's that's the extent of the training. And then just you draw a fucking lot. So anybody could do this. It's just that nobody else will. I think it's bedded for Hawkstad. Yeah, looks alright. Nice. It looks like you got some good pulls. Oh yeah, absolutely. This was I came out of the womb drawn like this. It was tough on my mom, but Well, I mean, I think everybody learned from, if not copying, if not tracing, copying at least, right? The hope is that you stop doing that before you start making your own comics. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, like with people like Liefeld. And we don't need to begrudge that, but we can make fun of it. What was I drawing when I was away from comics? Not much. Not much at all. Like I do like just like cartoon doodles and shit and like not even in sketchbooks, I don't think. It was just like just fucking around. I spent like 10 years where I didn't draw. Apart from just like, my hands feeling idle. Still would read about making comics because can't get rid of that apparently. We do prefer the term making. You're correct. You want it like that? Yeah, that should work okay. Or do I want it more steep curve? No, a little curvy. I wasn't worried about that though when I was 10, like ruining the original art. Kidding me? All the stuff I bought when I was 10 got like shredded pretty much. I have very little left over from like 1990 anything. All of it got busted up. What was how Art T. Bear was? He kept shredding comics? All good stuff. I wish I could get to a convention again. It hasn't happened in like 30 years. I think even if it did at this point, everything would be incredibly overpriced and just the place would be very loud and unpleasant. But, you know, maybe 2026. I'll be there as a vendor. Who knows? Oh, okay. With the being closer with the pencils, that sucks. Like, you know, you hire a guy like Art T Bear because he knows what he's fucking doing. If he wants to do something different, let him do something different. Like, why else hire an inker? Just let, you know, darken up the pencils. I mean, well, no. I'm gonna try and get into a local con in 2026. I think it's too late. I think to sign up for the February one that goes on in Vancouver, but I believe there's one later in the year. I should be able to find a way into. If it's full of cosplayers, and I'm pretty sure it will be. My kids went to one or two of those, and they were cosplaying for that. That's how it is, you know. Yeah, well, you know, there's different kinds of cons, right? Like, there's also the smaller ones, which I should be trying to find a way into as well. But like, I think about the cons I went to. I think about the stuff that probably was there that I missed out on because I didn't know, like cheap original art. And it's like, well, you're not finding that again. Oh, that's cool. Remarks is where they draw on the cover with markers and shit, or like paint marker, whatever the fuck they got. Where is Emerald City Con? That's in the States. I mean, I'd have to get a passport first. Never had one. Pacific Northwest, which is signed up where? Or signed up where? Which starts up where? Seattle. Yeah, I mean, that would be reasonably close. Yeah. Uh, I am closer to Washington, so that works out nicely. Adrian Paul. Okay. Not sure who that is. I would have thought Aaron Paul for a second. All right. I mean, he does kind of look like a Chris Sprouse character. There's a little whiteout in there. Okay. I've got to watch out for that. Oh, with the other McLeod. Yeah, okay. I think I watched a little bit of that because my brother was into it. Kind of. Not as much as like Kung Fu: The Legend Continues, but it's definitely on the map. That's not going to look right. Come on, you can do it. Figure something out. That would do it, right? Adding the feet. I guess you gotta go like that, eh? If you really want to, yeah. Okay, forget all this. That's pretty good when you can guarantee that. That's true. Okay, let's move her spine like behind her neck here. Trying to figure out the boob physics, man. It's always kind of iffy. I never spent enough time with it as a kid. Hey, Wolf, how's it going? Yeah, no, it'd take 4 episodes to build up to the first duel. That should be a lot lower, shouldn't it? Should too. Fuck. Okay. I always forget that stupid little gem thing. I wonder how many pages I've actually forgotten to draw that on. I would imagine they would run out of steam occasionally. It's always amazing how fast they were able to crank those things out back in the day. And again, they weren't trying to make every single episode look like a movie back then, so they kind of get away with some stuff. That sounds like an end of the album song. Looks like it was. That's a different one. Yep. Haven't seen that one. Jesus. Really twisted the spine on this one. Wonder if anybody will notice. Probably, right? And that'll work. And Leah, we appreciate the push-up aspect. Oh, for Christ's sake, really? I did not realize this thing dropped. Sorry about that, guys. And the pile of crap I've got by the side of the desk here, right? Where did my picture go? Hope that's still good. It's not showing me anything anymore. It's not. Shoot. What just happened? Oh. Okay, apparently it hit the, no more video input. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta love filming with your fucking phone. All right. Well, we're back on. Hopefully the thing doesn't just drop next time, or if it does, I can actually hear it go. It went silently this time. Usually it's pretty obvious. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to cut off your own head, right? I imagine you got to have somebody help you with, like, seppuku. So then, whoever your second is gets the quickening, I imagine. It's always a roller coaster, man. This is why people have, like, assistants and shit and, like, work with studios. So this kind of crap doesn't happen. But if that was the case, that would get kind of boring, right? Nobody needs that. Hey, Rad, how you doing? Monty's gonna be pissed he missed all that. I'm doing all right, man. Thanks. That hair needs to be bigger. said the man with no hair. Oh yeah, no, you missed a classic today. Unless he pops in and everything just kind of explodes. It's always possible. Oh, you're watching the Friday night? That was fun, the Friday nights thing. They told me what their deal was, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know if I can do that. Because the whole thing is they go do the late night thing. Where you take something silly that happened in the news and then come up with some quips based off of it. And I'm like, okay, let's try that. And I was like, okay, I'll try to come up with a couple of lines based on each thing. I didn't realize that wasn't necessarily the case. The one guy comes up with the lines, and then you riff off of that. But the fact that I thought of shit beforehand helped. And that does sound like the rule there. So, you know, you got it. There's a little bit of overcompensation, sure. Yeah, we'll just leave her arm disappearing behind Hawkstab's here. That looks fine. How many pages? I usually aim for, well, at least 22. And then, I mean, honestly, it's never actually hit 22 yet. It's usually more like 25 to 27. It might go as higher than that. Who knows? I have no idea what the script for number 6 is going to look like yet. Dave's what? Dave? Sorry, which Dave? I feel like I've met a couple of Daves recently that could be. David Finch. There you go then. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, industry standard for your pages before was 22, so that seems like a good place to start for me. And if it goes over that, then so much the better. Hey, D-Man, how you doing? I don't think that's necessary, those little hatches. Oh well. Oh, bandana dude has like goggle kind of things. Well, they started out as goggle kind of things, and now I'm not sure exactly what they are. All right, that seems unnecessary with the smallest comic. Cybernetic eyepieces, exactly. He's a he's a hacker type guy, so that fits in perfectly. Yeah, you better not lose it. Yeah, fair enough. You still have to come up with a forearm for this guy. I've never seen Link. I don't know if I'm familiar with Linkara's stuff. I don't think so. Oh, that guy. Okay. Yeah, I'd never really watched his stuff. But that shouldn't surprise me. But I don't watch much of anything when it comes to this kind of stuff. Oh, good. I mean, that shit. I'll take that. The Wetworks stuff. Take that ain't it. I'll, might not agree, but shit. Say it if you want. Okay. Again, feel like I should know what the guy with the glasses site is. That's the funny thing is, when I got out of comics, I was like all the way out of comics. I didn't bother following it online at all. Really, like what anybody was doing. Every once in a while, I'd see some news somewhere. I'd be like, man, that looks fucked up, and just not bother. Did I do the bring my portfolio conventions? No, I didn't. Last convention I went to, I was like 15. And I think by the time I thought I was okay enough to do that kind of thing, I didn't really think a portfolio, like, I started putting together the odd portfolio, but I never took it anywhere. I did send in ones to a bunch of people and didn't hear back from too many. But again, that was like 25 years ago. No, never entered any talent searches or email submissions or anything like that. Well, I've emailed submissions for Blood Force a couple of times, actually. Haven't heard back on any of those. Unless it went in my spam folder. That's always possible, I suppose. So, didn't hear the whole... That was before I heard the whole thing, though, where... say, for Image, if you want to get published, then you're basically putting up the money for your own book first. And then you get the profits afterwards, but you have to pay for that printing. Sounds like. It's like, well, that's not happening. Yeah, no, never entered a Wizard Art contest. Again, like, I was like 14, 15, and never think I was good enough for that kind of shit. Like maybe better than some of the people who mailed in like art, the envelope art, that kind of thing, but not as good as the people who entered in like full-on entries. Whenever Bart Sears would do like a contest or something. Yeah. Would have been cool. I mean, like, there's people who, there have been people who commented on things that I've done who have been like, oh shit, that's my envelope art, because like when somebody publishes something in the back of a book or something, I was like, that's cool. That's something you can kind of say, hey, I sent that shit in. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's mostly down to reading a lot of Cerebus and a lot of how to make comics books that stress, panel to panel clarity. And she looks like she got like pan scanned or something. She's like stretched out. Oh well. I don't want to have Fireburn just like screaming here, like Liefeld style, with not saying anything, just mouth wide the fuck open. Because that's what you do when you're surprised, is that you scream at the top of your lungs. This is off of well, I mean the song was definitely Metal Meltdown. That was off of this is off the Painkiller album. Which I keep going back to because it's pretty great all the way through. Little too beefy there. Okay, is the Bride of Chucky soundtrack decent? Hey, Rob, how's it going, buddy? I figured you'd be doing your own stream because the day ends in Y. Good to see you, man. Enjoyed your video today. that you found a hack for getting around any kind of shortfall with the views or anything by just posting a bunch of Liefeld videos. Oh, okay. Didn't see it come up aside from this. Huh. All right. Well, I mean, you're here. We got you now, at least. Yeah, it does kind of work. I know I always watch. Let's not do that. Hey, man, if there were no fanboys, there would be no new Liefeld comics to make fun of, right? We got to appreciate what we got. It's quite the expression that Fireburn's got going on here. Hey, Ginger. That's okay. Doesn't have anything to do with the rest of us. Best response to Liefeld is to just make awesome comics instead. Because he won't. Exactly, right? It's a circle of life thing. He does not call Fabian Nicieza co-creator. He believes he solely created Deadpool, and that Fabian Nicieza was just hired talent, essentially. Well, I mean, first of all, Sheldon, you read a bunch of shitty 90s comics. And then you go, how much of this can I reproduce? And it's more than you probably think. There's a few of those. The good ones from the 90s. Oh, some big ass fucking pecs this dude's got. Okay. That works fine. I've touched on a couple here and there. Shit, that Wildcats comic I looked at this week, that was pretty great. I mean, he created the characters, I suppose. Yeah, no, the Liefeld quote for Deadpool is funny. It's like, I created a costume and an alter ego and a history and profession and a smart alecky attitude. It's like, yeah, but you didn't deliver on any of that shit, man. I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe it is his, but like, I still think it comes back a bit to like who made the version that people want to see. That has something to do with it a little bit. Because is that Jeff Johns? I don't think it is it? Maybe it is Jeff Johns. Oh, I think he's sincere. I don't think there's any doubt. No, I think it's pretty clear. Liefeld thinks he's one of the greatest comic artists of all time. And that, every time he scribbles on something, it's pure awesomeness. Oh, thanks, Ginger Bear. Appreciate it. Oh, you know what? I should have put the link up in here. Let me do that here real quick. It's only been like an hour and a half, right? It is in the video description, yes, but it helps to have as many of those up as I can get, I think. But no, thanks. It's pretty great that how far it's come along here. I also hope that I can get it colored. I don't know if the funding is going to get that far. I really hope it does, but It has slowed down considerably. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll get like a... What would probably help is like another appearance on something, but I don't know if I can get one of those in time. Most people tend to plan this shit out like a few weeks in advance, so I think it might be a little bit too late now. This arm's kind of stretched out there. I don't think it's actually noticeable though, so that's pretty good. It's a little ridiculous where that hand's twisted and everything, but again, I don't think it really matters too much. I think it works fairly well, other than the fact that the context doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for him to be acting this dramatic. The Ink Pulp guys. I'm not familiar with the Ink Pulp guys. No. I would love to go on Rob's channel. I would go there in a second. I would like lie my ass off to get in there. And then just start fucking going off, I think. Like, suck up to him as much as I need to. Just be like, I love Youngblood, man. Man, I never would have gotten into comics if it weren't for you. Maybe he'll admire my gumption. He seems like a big gumption guy. Oh, Jim Mahfood. Okay. Jim Mahfood is the Scud guy, isn't he? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Yeah, I think I am thinking of somebody else. Okay. Oh, he's the clerk's. Okay, I see. I had. Oh, I got to start drilling it in, Brain. You're right. I did get into comics because of him. That's right. No, it's funny. When I got into comics, I think X-Force hadn't been released yet. I want to say. Like it was in hiatus. In between New Mutants ending and X-Force coming out. Okay, I mean, I've got like 10 days left. I don't think... I think it's probably not a little... Well, I mean, it's unlikely anyway that I'd be able to get on. I can always try. Broke 3,000 which? Oh, what? Dollars? Hey! Who was that? Was that one of you guys? I don't think it was. Well, it might be. It might be one of you guys with the pseudonyms. Awesome. If that was somebody here, thank you very much. That is dope. That is getting it closer. Quite a bit closer, actually. Mark Bolton to get on his show. No, I didn't. I took a look at it today. I don't know that again, it looks like he kind of schedules everything in advance. I don't know if he's got an opening, but I can try. I kind of forgot about it today. I was doing a lot of stuff between being on like Peter Palmiotti's and just like, getting ready for this one. Oh, okay. That is good to know. Yeah, no, you're convincing me, Sheldon, definitely. No, a couple of them were definitely big for helping. The Friday night guys, they got a few pledges out of that, and K-pop got at least one commission pledge out of that, which is pretty great. Which which one did this guy get? I can check that. Collector's Pack Plus. What? What else did he get? Did you just add that onto an existing? That can't be right. Did you just add a whole bunch of money on top? That's crazy if that's what happened. Well, whoever that was, that helps that helps out like crazy. I gotta assume you got something else though. I think I did see your name come up as a super backer, yeah. You might as well get an email saying you have an addiction. I'm okay with it personally. I don't think you should seek help just yet. Maybe like in a month or so. Well, actually, no. I give it a few months and I'm going to have another campaign going. You're doing fine, Sheldon. Really. Don't listen to what anybody tells you. Okay, well, I mean, D-Man, if like there is the $7 tier for the PDF, so there. I mean, if that works at all. If not, I get it. That's how it goes, man. I do put up a lot of shit on Instagram. I can stop anytime I want. Exactly. That's awesome, man. I mean, like I'm still kind of finding out about a lot of indie comic stuff, like a lot of indie comic stuff, and the information just keeps coming. So at the album? It is the end of the album. How long have we been going? Hour 35. We can get one more album in. I like Screaming for Vengeance, personally. This is what I like. This was the only Judas Priest album I had when I was a kid. My dad got me this naturally. Anything metal was at least until I was like 16 was because my dad got it for me. It does look like he's having a good time in Japan, which is nice. Glad to see that. And then you can get screwed over by the, what was it, volcano that went off? Oh, I put on Screaming for Vengeance. I can turn up a little bit, I think. Just so long as I'm not having to yell over it. I mean, like, what's the rate really in terms of, like, in comparison to Big Two Comics? You know? I think it's probably comparable, at least, in terms of quality. Where it's like, okay, some of them aren't very good, but you're probably going to find something you'll like better, to be honest, than something the Big Two have got. Okay, I really don't know what is up with the screen. Like, why he's doing this? It's just kind of funny. I'm thinking of just like leaving this blank too, like in terms of like him not saying anything. Everybody else is going to be talking, and then he's just off on the side, like, ah. Okay, gets the Rob Norton seal of approval. That carries weight. I really got to sit down and hammer out a script for, well, the end of this issue for one thing, but issue 6 as well. Like, I have an idea of where it's going, but like, you know, I got to actually sit down for a couple of days where I'm just like on my porch chain smoking all day, because that's how issue 2 got written, I think. That's probably the best issue so far. All right. Is that good? Nah, there's a bit more. Yeah, it should be okay. Those figures are going all over the place here. All right, Rob. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate it. I will try and drop in on one of yours again sometime soon. But although there's always a thing where it's like, oh, there's Rob. I should stop in there. It's like, I will not stop in there. If I go in there, I'm going in there for 2 hours. Am I okay with that? And I'm going to be typing the whole time. All right, maybe I'll step in on that one. Shouldn't Rob have a wrench? He probably should have a wrench. I think if anybody's going to drop a link, it should be Rob. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Yeah. And Sheldon, you've been dropping by pretty often too. Let's do that. Who else was here? Nobody's been talking for a while. Nah, that's good for now. D-Man's still here. D-Man's here. You can have a wrench, man. Some interesting hands here. But can he throw a wrench? Good question. Good question. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. That's really what it comes down to. these ridiculous fucking Norm Breakvogel forearms. That's not bad. No, Eric Larson can draw good hands. It's pretty rare he draws hands that where you're like, what's going on here? In other news, some weird shit is going on at Sheldon's house. These forms are so fucking goofy. Everything's kind of working. I'm scared because like I'm a little scared because it's all looking good right now. It's like, but there's not enough detail on the hands. I need to add some, but I gotta fuck it up by adding it. Yeah, no, good call with the Joe Mad hands. Here, D-Man, you can have one too. Like I said, you come by pretty often. The Joe Mad hands? Yeah, I mean, you're not the first, for one thing. Everybody stole from Joe Mad hands in the late 90s. I'm trying to think where I would have gotten mine from. It wasn't Joe Mad at all. I think that's probably obvious, but there's a bit of Jim Lee in there, I think. In like certain angles. there's a lot of wrench throwing we're going around here. Well, I mean, the whole purpose of the wrench is for people who stop by regularly and comment a lot so they can drop links, right? Does Mike have a wrench? Mike should have a wrench. Mike's gonna have to stop by so I can give him a wrench sometime. If I haven't already, I don't honestly know. I wonder if I can check who has a wrench on this thing. You do get to kick the trolls out. There's been a bit of troll kicking that's been done before. Maybe the best one was the guy where me, Lee, and Raven all kicked him at the exact same time, so he ended up being banned for like 900 minutes or something. Or, I put in timeout or something like that. Just because he kept saying hi over and over again, I think. I did see that there was an artist edition of Jason Pearson's Body Bags. I can't get it right now because I don't have a fucking income, apart from like Well, no, I just don't have one right now. So like, had to say no. Unfortunately, how many days they have left on that? I might, you know what? Things might be changing soon. Apart from the Kickstarter, obviously, but. I would love to get that because I think that would be great. There it is. Late pledge is active. Okay, for how many more days? Oh. Man, it got back to good, eh? It got back good. Jesus Christ, it must be late. I think we're into late pledges now. So the edition itself, because I'd want to get like a physical edition. Yeah, so you'd be looking at 150 bucks, 210 Canadian. Yeah, I gotta hold off on that, unfortunately. Oh yeah, the guy in Rob's chat that kept talking about Canada. I'm just like, I do not endorse this Canadian. I think he got to be all right eventually. He just was very excited to start with. Right, the flag spamming. Yeah, no, of course you backed it. Of course you did. That one I wholly endorse. I would have backed it myself if I had the money. Just couldn't buy it. Those are some crazy tendons. Best close-up of somebody typing that's ever been done. Probably not. Probably somebody's done a better one. But it's pretty damn good. I was kind of lukewarm on this page so far, but we got to the typing page, the panel, which I've been putting off for a while, and it's like, oh, that's where all the talent went. So now I'm happy with this. Man, that just all turned out looking pretty good. Fuck, I thought I was going to fuck something up there. And that's all he does with his computer is type. Absolutely. Not working out anything else. You know what that looks like to me is Rick Veitch a little bit. I can see a little bit in there. Okay, something's up with the either my. It's getting too late. Maybe that's it. This is like, wait, I hatched. Where did the hatching go? I don't think I did it close enough to the line, or I did it too close to the line, rather. I don't think I will on this one. At least not with the hands. They're kind of fully formed now at this point. Yeah, there's a little bit of shading, but I don't think I'm gonna fuck up the shading. Oh, am I starting to glitch? It's honestly that. I think it's more likely on your end, but no, we're getting close to the end here anyway. What do we got left? Like 16 minutes till the end of the. What else is on this album? Another thing coming. Yeah, we're sticking around for that. Fever and Devil's Child. Is that it? This the three? I mean, this is Screaming for Vengeance, where you do get, I think, a couple of 8-minute songs. No, I got Priest on in the background. Never listened to King Diamond. All right. Yeah, I mean, that always seemed like one I probably should check out at some point. Okay, let's wait till the end of Another thing coming, then we'll call it. There you go. There you go. That's looking a little crazy. Let's leave that now, I think. Proceeds to fuck with it. Yeah, I think that's about as good as those are going to get, really. Nice. Okay. That's pretty good. We made some good progress. Finished off this one down here and got even sillier than it was getting. I never watched a lot of Beavis and Butthead. We didn't get it the MTV channel. Like they'd replay stuff a little bit on Much Music, which was our equivalent. So, you get like half an hour of Beavis and Butthead or something every once in a while if you wanted to wait until that was on. Like, no, I'm good. That sounds unnecessary. The keyboard thing? Isn't the whole point that you can, like, make notes easily? Theoretically? I don't know what it turned into. It was still Much Music when I was living in Toronto, which would have been when I was watching it. I don't think it's still going, but take a look here. Does it have like a from this date to this date? I mean, it's still going theoretically. I don't know if it's an actual channel anymore. I kind of doubt it. General entertainment programming targeting a teenage and young adult audience. So it's like YTV. Okay. Oh, did they? Are they finally giving up the ghost? No, I did not have satellite TV. I had we had like 13 channels up until I was maybe like 15 or so. And then it's like, oh shit, I think we got like 45 now. We'd always just have basic cable. And like the top 20 channels of those 45 were garbage. Well, we did have running water occasionally. The problem was it always froze, So, I mean, nobody wanted it. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night now, I think. Thanks for sticking around, guys. It's been fun. Appreciate it. So right now I'll stick to the regular schedule for like Sundays and Sunday morning, all that. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of some of these things. It looks like she got like Franken boobs, like they're stitched on. It's not hot. There we go. Oh, I've never had the pipes freeze. I've had people, I've had friends and family who had that happen, and it sounds like a fucking nightmare. So I'm sorry I had to deal with that, man. But, and of course, I heard about it quite a bit as an insurance guy, but never had it myself, thankfully. So hopefully, never will. that should remind you of Frankenhooker, absolutely. All right, guys. Yeah, so I'll see you on Sunday morning if you guys want to drop by. All right, man. All right, you guys have a good one. I got to turn it off over here. All right, see you later.